Hey Scorpios, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 11th through the 17th. I know this is the week of Valentine's Day and everybody wants to know about love. The love readings were done separately and the link to the love readings are in the description of the video. So you can watch that after this. This is going to be about all the other important parts of your life. This is going to be about money, career, family, friendship, spirituality, psychic development, angel messages, all of that good stuff. And then love readings are done separately. I am going to do a mid-month / Valentine's reading for all of the signs. So if you hit subscribe and notification, you'll get a notice in a couple of days when those are up and when those are posted. So we're going to see what is going on, my dears, for Scorpio for the week ahead. All right, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know if you guys can hear it, if the mic is picking up on it, but I've got a lot of activity outside of my room right now. There's a bunch of firefighters out there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't set any fires. There's a bunch of firefighters out there right now, which is a personal symbol to me. Those of you who watch my videos, you know that I always say whatever is happening during the reading is a message. And for me, firefighters are definitely a symbol that I get, something that my guides send me. I see a lot of fire trucks before a really big life change, before a really big life shift. So I'm curious to see what's coming up in this reading, Scorpio, for you Scorpios. Beginning of the week, maybe not so hot. We've got 5 of Cups here. So there may be some disappointment as we're coming into the early part of the week, which is the 11th and the 12th. Maybe some of you were hoping things would have been going differently this week. Maybe some of you had someone you were hoping would step up and ask you out for Valentine's, or I don't know, or just something else you've been working on in your life, and maybe it hasn't quite been going as you had hoped and you may be disappointed. But the message here with 5 of Cups is that your disappointment may not be entirely justified, because you still have 2 cups. There's still some level of progress happening. Things are still in the works. You're just focusing on the expectations that haven't panned out the way that you had hoped. And if you could just take some time to focus on what is working out, what is going in your favor, then you're going to be able to fill up those 3 cups. Like, you're going to be taking action steps. Things are going to be moving forward, as opposed to just being sad and stuck and staring at what you don't have or what didn't go the way that you had hoped. So that's definitely very, very important that we make sure that we're paying attention to the way that we're looking at a situation, that we're looking on the upside or on the positive side. That fire truck just turned the corner, drove past my window, and there was a very bright blue light shining from inside the, I don't know what to call it, the driver's cab. I don't know. I don't know about cars. I don't know about trucks. But there was a very bright blue light, and blue is the color of Archangel Michael. So some of us are being protected from something right now. Maybe you're wanting something to move forward, and it will move forward, but right now might not be the time, okay? Like, maybe there's something happening with a job situation where you're wanting to move up, and it's not happening as quickly. And it's because maybe money's not so great right now to where they moved you up. Maybe they wouldn't be able to offer you a fair enough pay, or maybe there's a round of layoffs coming up, and if you were moved up, you'd be quick to get nixed, or you'd be quick to get cut. Maybe there's a person that you're really wanting to be with, and they're not stepping up to you, and it could just be that maybe there's something they have to work out right now. Maybe they're not a horrible person, maybe they're not a bad person, but maybe they've got something they're dealing with right now, and if they were to have you in their life closer, like, maybe it wouldn't work out just exactly the second, because they've got to get a handle on something first, or they got to clear out some negative energy or something. So whatever you're disappointed about, or whatever's not going the way that you had hoped in the beginning of the week, you're being protected from something. It doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. It just means that it's not in your best interest, maybe, for it to have happened as quickly as you would like, or at the level as you had liked. And I feel this disappointment is not necessarily about what's happening Monday, Tuesday. I feel you're carrying it over from the weekend prior, which is when I'm recording this. So today is like what, the 8th? Like the 8th, 9th. You might be upset or disappointed in what is happening the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Maybe you were hoping to spend time with someone. Maybe you were hoping to have received some good news. Something didn't quite happen the way that you had hoped over the weekend. And so you're coming into the week kind of a little bit sad. But focus on what is going well. Your Wednesday, Thursday card here is the Death card. Your life is about to change forever. Forever, ever, ever. This isn't, people get scared when they see the Death card. But I'm going to be very honest with you. Anytime I've pulled the Death card for myself, or for clients that I've worked with very closely, it's always been before something really positive, like a complete and total transformation. The Death card is really about a negative cycle ending, or something that was very bad for you ending, and then coming into new energy, coming into new life, coming into a new way of being, a higher vibration. So, it's not something to fear. For some of you, this is something within yourself. You are forever changing, okay? And I'm hearing intuitively, for some of you, it is coming by way of an argument or a disagreement. But again, I'm not focusing on love life here. I'm focusing on other areas of your life. And I feel this has to do with some of you with a very close friend, maybe childhood friends, or people from your childhood. It could be family, it could be siblings. There's something happening where you're taking a stand, or you're standing your ground, and you're just very clear with these people or with this person that things are not going to work the way that they used to work. Like you're not going to jump through the hoops anymore. You're not going to be bullied anymore. You're not going to be intimidated anymore. Or you're just simply not dealing with them anymore. Some of you are having to remove somebody very negative from your life. And again, I'm not focusing on romance in this reading. So it's going to be some other situation, some other way where you're drawing a line with a person. I do feel, however, that this person or this situation has been blocking you from receiving in your life. So wherever you've been feeling that, if you've been feeling that in your financial life, or in your love life, or in your creativity, or in your spirituality, or whatever it may be, maybe all of the above for some of you, wherever you have felt stuck and that you have not been receiving, when you're standing your ground, when you're drawing this line, it's more than just drawing this line. Like you're ending it, Scorpio. You are ending it. And so you're coming into that transformation where you're making a new contract with the universe, and you're basically saying that I'm going to be somebody who's happy, and I'm going to receive, and I'm going to live my best possible life. Scorpio, I have to say this also. There's a couple of cards that are associated with Scorpio specifically, and they're not the brightest cards. It's the Devil card, and it's the Death card. These are our cards that we're associated with. They're very powerful energy. They're very powerful energy. So the fact that we have this coming up midweek is saying something is happening midweek where we're coming very strongly into our Scorpio power. Okay, Scorpios have a reputation of not to be messed with. Scorpios have a reputation for stinging. Scorpios have a reputation for, shutting things down. Really, really going from 0 to 60 very quickly. And most of us Scorpios, it takes a lot for us to get there. We're not just, like a loose wire or a loose trigger where we're just going left and right and popping off on people. For many of us, it takes a lot to get there. Somebody's getting you there midweek. And like I said, I'm not focusing on love. So chances are this is not a love situation. Unless you've been with a partner for a very, very long time, or for a while now, and if there's been something where they've been mistreating you in some way, or they've been unethical with you in some way, then maybe for some of you it is going to be. But for those of you who are newer in love, or you're not necessarily living with that person or married to that person, it's probably not going to be in your love life. Or if you're single, it's probably not going to be in your love life. but you're coming into that Scorpio energy where you're coming into the transformation. Some of you, I'm hearing you're just absolutely fed up. And some of you have had some labels on your head for a long ass time. Whether it's that you're lazy, or you are unintelligent, or you're selfish, or you're promiscuous, or you're, you know, you're bad news in some way, or you're disrespectful, or you're rude, or you're not disciplined, or I don't know, whatever negative way people have wanted to judge you or define you. You're over it. You're done. You're just, you're done. You're like, I'm not who you say I am. I'm who I say I am. And so for some of you, you're coming into a rebirth. I'm really getting that visual of the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And the second you come into this energy, you're going to start manifesting new and wonderful things very, very fast, you know? So, you know, whatever has been slow for you, love life, money, business, whatever it's been, spirituality, watch all of a sudden, boom, 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 pow, 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 everything starting to move forward for you. You are taking some cosmic stand midweek. Oh, wow. I like really spent a lot of time on that card. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You are going to need some rest. So, Scorpio, whenever I kind of want to stay in bed this week. I'm a little nervous. But no, this is going to be good. This is, like I said, it's always been, anytime I pull the death card for myself or for my clients, it's led to something very, very good. But you have to keep in mind that, and I just said I felt like there's going to be a massive change because of the fire trucks, and here we are, confirmation. Anytime we break through a negative cycle or we clear negative energy, we become very tired. So if you've been feeling very tired lately and you can't figure out why, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with you medically, but you've been needing a lot of naps, or you've been nodding off, and just feeling very weak or very achy, it's because you're shifting right now. A lot of people talk about it as coming into the 5D. Some people talk about it as ascending. There's all kinds of terms and words for it, but the energies right now are very ripe for making changes and releasing, all right? And whatever is happening this week, Scorpio, you are coming into that Scorpio energy. You're taking back your power. You're removing blocks from your life. So you're going to be tired. You're going to have to take it easy the coming weekend. Maybe don't plan anything super big. Or if you're going to go somewhere, have a plan to where, you know, you have a schedule. You can maybe leave early. You have an out. You just may need to hang out at home, or stay in, or just be in your sweatpants, or, you know, cuddle with your kitty or with your doggy, or I don't know, your stuffed animal, or whatever it is, or a loved one, whatever it might be. You're gonna just, I don't know, I just feel like wanting to be cozy. I'm feeling intuitively, I'm feeling a sense of just wanting to be cozy and cuddling up, you know. And so some of you don't have a pet, you don't have a loved one, you don't have, and it won't stay like that forever, guys, because you are manifesting that change, that shift. So maybe it's just being in a warm, cozy pair of pajamas with a warm, cozy blanket, you know, having a nice cup of tea, reading a nice book, you know, watching movies or something that make you laugh or put you in a better mood or are comforting for you, listening to music, journaling, whatever it may be. But I feel like the weekend ahead, you need some coziness. You need to come into that cozy energy and prepare to receive, because I just feel intuitively, Scorpio, it's going to start raining on you. It's going to start raining on you in a good way, you know, showers of abundance. Let's see what's happening with your angel message for the week. I did not want to go this long for this reading, so if you're still watching, thank you for sticking it out. I know people get a very short attention span, but there was a lot to say, Scorpio. And I kind of had a feeling it was going to be that way because of the fire trucks. So let's see what's happening here for Scorpios. Oh, I feel like this card, see how it just did that? This card wants to come talk to us. So let's see what it has to say. Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay. Akasha is your spiritual blueprint. It's your spiritual DNA. It's your makeup. The same way that you inherit your eye color, your height, your body shape, maybe even the sound of your voice, you know, whatever it might be. You're inheriting that from the generations before you. There's a little record, there's a little file of your records of your makeup, and it's the same thing spiritually. Our spirit or our soul has DNA, has a record, has a file. So those of you who are more in tune spiritually, you are going through something really massive in terms of clearing out past life energy right now. And that might be a lot of what's ending midweek. I'm hearing shifting of families. Shifting of families. Wow, I'm hearing very interesting things. I'm hearing shifting of families. I'm hearing change of allegiance. Those are very dramatic phrases. You are signing up for a new cause. Some of you maybe are converting to a new religion. Some of you are shifting aside within your family. Maybe you're pulling away from your mother's side and being closer with your father's side, or vice versa. Some of you are leaving your family or about to leave your family for an entirely new one, where like you're finding a new family. So for some of you, this could be a family of friends. You may be building a soul family or coming into soul family. For some of you, maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're like getting married, or you're with somebody and you're moving towards something more serious, and you're kind of like being absorbed more by their family and stepping away from your own physical family. It's going to be different for different ones of you, but I think for many of you, it's more so a soul family, like your family of soulmates. And soulmates, some soulmates are romantic, some soulmates are not romantic. So soul family obviously is not necessarily, like a family of people that you're getting busy with, but you know what I mean. But it could just be that maybe that soul family for you is coming in through your love life, or you are meeting someone that you begin dating, and then through them you're connecting with your soul family. And for some of you, it's just as you're pursuing your spirituality and as you're pursuing your passion, your soul family is coming in. But what you were meant to do, you are about to step into your purposeful force here. Okay, you're not going to be wondering in the next couple of months. You're not going to be wondering why you're here. You're going to know damn well why you're here, and you're going to be full force in that zone. Okay, whether it's heal people, teach people, build things, volunteer, spiritual work, whatever it is, you're full force headed into that. So that's exciting, my dears. I hope that you will keep me posted. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. For some of you, it's going to bring in extra information. It's almost like having your own little private reading without scheduling one. So maybe I shouldn't tell you that. But if you would like a private reading, click on the Calendly link and it'll give you the list of all the different readings that I offer. And you can schedule right then and there. Very fast, very easy, very quick scheduling. Weekends fill up really fast, guys. So if you want a weekend reading, you may have to schedule a little bit in advance. But during the week, the turnaround has been very fast. So thank you so much, guys, for sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. As always, let me know what it is you're trying to manifest, what's going on, and what kind of videos you would like to help with that, because I want to get you that content. Whether or not you book a reading with me, I want to get you that content. Thank you so very much for being here. I love you guys. Take care.